What is going on, guys? This is George Lopez coming at you live. Just kidding, not live. But I'm coming at you from the No News, Just Facts, right? Oh, yeah. I'm opening up the show today. Surprise, motherfuckers. Now, let me tell you why I'm opening up the show. Or better yet, let me let the real host tell you why I'm opening up the show.
Basically, I got work in the morning, and I want him to do it. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, I just thought would just let one of my many co-hosts just open the show. Real reason why I'm really letting him get his feet wet is just because, you know, like, maybe there might be a chance that, like, it might be a thing where, like, shit, he could literally just take over the show and do it by himself without me even being around. So this is his first crack at it.
Whoa, this is new. This is new news to me.
Yeah, I'm letting anybody who I really co-host with, like, a lot, I'm gonna just let him do it. Plus, I didn't really have nothing to talk about, but he was like, "Let's do it," and I'm like, "Shit, okay."
Yeah, I want you to grow, man. I want your episodes to get longer. I want your episodes to have more chapters in life.
Yeah.
I just shared your podcast on Twitter. I think somebody liked it too.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, today, I know you guys can hear the background music. Hopefully we don't get flagged by it or whatever. Sometimes I can't do it without music because I need music to, soothe the soul.
That's the same thing with me.
Right?
Yeah.
We're just two music people.
Yeah.
Can't live without it. But today, man, this week, it's fitting that we're doing this on a Sunday night. Mm-hmm. We're sitting out here in the patio, and we have a full list of events coming up this whole entire week from the wrestling world. So we have WWE reamping Raw, in which they're getting a new stage, bringing back the pyro, and we're going to get the WWE draft, the original one, not this bullshit that we were dealing with recently. And then Wednesday, we have NXT going up against All Elite Wrestling. And I've been waiting for All Elite to finally debut on cable so I can watch it. Because I'd be asking you for them bootlegs.
Stop it. Talking too much on them.
And then Friday, man, SmackDown's going to Fox. And there was a lot of talk of bringing back the old fist stage. You remember that stage?
Of course I know.
The fist punching through the glass? Yeah. Oh, man. There's talks about having that come back and have a... like I said, they're bringing pyro back, which is exciting because having a show without pyro is kind of like... Unfun. Like, fuck them kids. I'm sorry. Fuck them kids. But we need the pyro.
They had to make money.
Yeah.
They had to make money.
And it's just a whole week of events. I know Hell in a Cell's this Sunday, too, so... but what are your thoughts, bro, on this whole coming week?
Well, like, I'm not like a diehard... I'm like a...
fair weather fan.
Yeah, I'm like a casual fan. I tune in when I'm supposed to. I will be trying to, like... I don't really like Raw. No matter what. That's just how I feel. Raw always disappoints me. So I don't really like... I don't know, I'm going to give it a chance, since this is the week where they have to actually get their shit together. So, but I'm really excited for NXT because that's the A show to me. That's the main show to me. That's the show where it's actually taken serious and they put together great matches, great storylines for names that otherwise, if you never saw them on TV, you would never know who the hell they are. Yeah, and of course Friday Night SmackDown. I can't wait to actually, take a look at that. That's as far as I could go. And of course AEW. It's just gonna be fun to actually see like another company try their hand, on a national stage, without like trying to come off as corny or trying to be intimidating or anything like that.
Yeah.
So,
and it's like, I'm honestly excited to see what they're gonna do on Fox. I know Fox has been promoting the hell out of it.
Yeah.
And also, there's CM Punk had a tryout with WWE to host a show on Fox,
Like an actual show?
like an actual show on Fox for wrestling.
Really?
So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. It's good to see that he's actually still, interested, invested in, just in general, in like trying to put himself back in the position of the company.
Yeah,
You know?
I know. I was reading an article that they said that WWE really wants and believes that CM Punk will come back to at least wrestle just.
Oh
a
yeah,
little
he'll
bit.
come back. He'll come
I
back.
think so too.
It's just,
and I know we always have him in a conversation because
Yeah.
he was such a huge impact.
Oh
on
yeah,
WWE.
yeah. Indefinitely. In the PG era, come on now, he made a big impact. As far as like controversy goes,
He was the man for that.
bro, come on now.
And as for what you were saying about NXT, like how they have good stories and how they have good matches, well, look at the guy that's running it. It's Triple H.
I know.
It's crazy to think that
Yeah.
Triple H, of all people, is the guy that's running that show. But like he have Triple H running it with Shawn Michaels and Road Dogg.
Yeah.
So those
And then Road Dogg can backdoor and go into AEW again.
no, that's Billy Gunn, bro. That's Billy Gunn.
Oh, that's Billy Gunn.
That's
My
Billy
bad.
Gunn.
I'm sorry.
You're thinking Billy Gunn.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
everywhere.
They're all over the goddamn
Yeah,
list.
they're everywhere.
But if you think about it, it's three guys, three wrestlers that understood promos and wrestling during the Attitude Era.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
which is why that NXT brand thrives on everything. And it's like originally Vince almost had like said he wanted to mingle with NXT a little bit, and Triple H was like, no, like you're not touching NXT.
Because he'll destroy it.
Yeah, because he'll destroy it. Vince McMahon doesn't have the touch that he used to.
Of course, he's an 80-year-old man, bro. What the hell else do you need to do if you're 80 years old and you're a millionaire? Nothing. He needs to just focus on XFL and
And even then, it's not gonna.
focus on your football league coming in 2020, and just focus on that and enjoy your life. Enjoy your life and enjoy your money. You know.
No, but like stuff like that's crazy because like, luckily, we have. You can definitely tell now Raw is actually being ran by Paul Heyman.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually like feel the seeds and everything and the stories and everything.
Okay.
You can actually tell. And so with me, I believe that's a good thing, because. And then Eric Bischoff is going to have even a bigger impact now that SmackDown's going to Fox. Because, Eric Bischoff's a visionary.
Yeah,
So without Eric Bischoff, I feel like SmackDown will probably sink.
die.
Yeah, well, it's on Fox. Because Fox is just nothing but sports.
Yeah. And they're expecting
And they're also
sport.
And Fox is wanting to
sport-like thing.
Fox is wanting to not have commercials run during SmackDown. But that's Fox, not WWE. That's Fox. That's a lot of money too.
No.
I don't know how I feel about that though.
They losing money. Why would they do that?
Exactly. So, I mean, I think the WWE would probably say no because they lose money off of not having.
Exactly.
But,
No commercials means you can't run like they can't run like sponsored commercials during a match, or you know what I'm saying?
No, of course. I know what you're saying exactly, bro.
It's
It's crazy how just one small thing goes like that.
yeah. And of course, money. That's a big deal. It's a big deal. And is it WWE in like the stock market? Aren't they like?
Yeah, they have.
They're like a stock exchange, right?
Yeah, they're a stock exchange.
Yeah, see? They don't seem to play with money.
No, they don't. Especially if they're a $1 billion company like that. You know good and well they're not going to play with money. Oh, man. Let's see. What else do we have going on in the wrestling world? Oh, how do you feel about Bray Wyatt's character, man?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. That shit is scary. It's scary. It's scary. I haven't been scared of a character like that since I don't know if you know who Drago is.
Drago.
This wrestler named Drago. He has like this crazy looking mask. He's a luchador. I don't know if he's in Lucha Underground anymore, but when he was in Lucha Underground, that was the first time I had seen him, and he doesn't really speak. It's just the mask and like special effects and everything like that. So I haven't seen anything scary since that up until now.
I think it's crazy the direction that they took Bray Wyatt's character in, and I'm actually happy because like we've needed something fresh, man.
Yeah,
and that's really fresh.
Well, I mean, he's a new age Undertaker. What do you expect?
Hey, that's good. At least
he's a new age Undertaker.
Yeah, it'll be held in good hands, But let's see, for Hell in a Cell, it's going to be him versus Seth Rollins. Now, Seth Rollins, to me, he's a great champ, but I think he needs more help with the mic.
It's beating a dead horse, bro.
It's the microphone. Because if you've noticed, Roman Reigns has stepped back. Ever since like the whole leukemia thing, he's actually not being forced down our throats now.
Yeah, of course not.
Now it's Seth Rollins' turn who's getting forced down our throats.
I mean, when they need a guy, they need a guy. When you need a man to force down people's throats, he's the guy.
Exactly. So I don't know. I'm hoping that this whole week brings nothing but fresh ideas.
It's just like back then when they wanted to like give Cena a break or whatever from force feeding him to us or whatever, they would get the Miz. They would change from the Miz to Cena to Orton, and then they just start all over again. So
the Miz kind of just took a step back and does his own thing now.
Exactly.
With what's her name? Oof.
His wife.
They just brought in a new baby too.
Man,
it's crazy, bro.
That's a lot. He locked it down, bro.
He locked it down. Yeah, straight.
He trapped
it. He cuffed it real good. Let's see. What we world news. I think you already know where I'm going with this. The impeachment proceedings.
All I'm gonna say is
of our commander in chief.
What you gonna bring to the impeachment party?
I was watching. Have you ever seen The Daily Show with Trevor Noah?
Of course.
I was watching his show the other night, and it was like, he's like, you don't always have to like. When there's like a scandal on Donald Trump, you don't always have to have the facts because eventually he snitches himself out.
Exactly.
And they showed that clip of him saying that he asked the Ukrainian president to look into Joe Biden, and he snitched on himself.
It's harder, man. The nigga, he never wanted to be there in the first place. He never wanted to be there. They put him there. They put him there. They needed a puppet on the string, and they said, "We're not gonna take Hillary. Fuck no, we're not taking Hillary. So we'd rather have a businessman than have this female in the White House."
Exactly, and that's so sad.
Not that it's any different, you know what I'm saying? This lesser of two evils, but still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're like, fuck no, we're not letting a woman in the White House, you know?
I think the lesser of two evils would have been Hillary, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I know.
Because she's not crazy.
I know.
The only thing that she had going on for her is the fucking email thing that people just can't let go of. And it's funny too, because like with this whole him talking to the Ukrainian president, he came out and said that, or at least the White House official came out and said that they put everything that he calls on the call on a server, on a separate server, a classified server that nobody can reach.
And then this.
But like, you know what's funny? That's what happened with Hillary's emails. They got put in a separate server that was classified that nobody can reach. So the hypocrisy here.
Wait, hold on. If you're making calls to a Ukrainian president in the White House, how do you not know that shit gets recorded?
No, he knew, but he just
stupid.
His administration made it a fact to hold evidence from the United States and the people. So we don't know how many other calls he has to other presidents or dictators that are being held away from us. You know.
That's true. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just stuff like that's crazy. Like, what was the last scandal we had? Nixon, Watergate, when he got recorded. Same fucking thing. I swear, like, we have the American people, then we have the idiotic white people, They just don't want to fucking listen to facts and just want to protect my guns.
Listen, they were so mad about Obama being in the White House for 8 years that shit, they would have took any white motherfucker in a suit as a president. And that's obviously showing in true life form that they would take anybody that's white as the fucking president. Obviously, as you can see, Agent Orange is the president. You know?
And I don't know what the next few years bring for us. Hopefully, if they do follow through with these impeachment proceedings, because now the Speaker of the House, she originally was against it. And she's the one that came out and said, we're going to start this. And hopefully with that, they get rid of him, they get rid of Pence, and William Akbar. Because all those are the people that are involved in this whole situation. And who would that leave as president, though? Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House.
That shit ain't happening. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you it's not happening.
They need 4 more votes to push through with the proceedings, and that's all they need. And once that's done, once the paperwork is done and everything, it's going to go straight through Senate, straight to the House.
I'm going to keep it real with you. While this is good and it's great that, like, you know, they finally calling him on his bullshit after all the shit he's done did. Bro, I feel like it's like this. It's like, it's too late. Y'all should have got him. Y'all should have got his ass before he even stepped in the White House. I saw they tried. It seems like they tried a little bit with all these scandals and shit, but it was like that wasn't enough. I guess they like was waiting on like something big to happen.
I think they were waiting for him to like slip up really bad.
Yeah, I feel that. Cause like it's like all these little scandals. Oh, he's cheating on his wife and all of that and this, that, and yeah, that was all cool and nice, but I guess it wasn't enough to like really throw the motherfucker out the White House, because there's a lot of presidential candidates and there's a lot of elected officials, elected whatever that have had scandals.
If they can get Bill Clinton impeached for getting his meat sucked, supposedly,
I mean, but that's different though. He got his meat sucked in the White House.
Okay, but he's making calls in the White House.
No, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Though that's a serious crime.
It is a serious
crime. That's
a
serious crime. What I'm saying is, when the sexual allegations and stuff was coming out, they wasn't really paying attention until this came up.
You know, it was funny. Fucking Trevor Noah was like, "Yeah, we have our most trusted spy in the White House right now, and her name is Melania Trump."
I feel sorry for her, honestly.
I know, she don't like that.
I really feel sorry.
She don't even like. Have you seen the video of him trying to hold her hand? He smacks the shit out of her hand.
Yeah.
He's like, get the fuck away from me with that bullshit.
It's almost like a business. It's almost like a business transaction.
Well, the only reason she's married to him is because she got her green card through him, which he does not approve of.
And then he don't respect immigration like that.
Yeah. So he contradicts himself.
Stupid.
So he's a hypocrite, and so are all the Republicans that back him up on that.
Your wife ain't even American. Fuck.
People are, I don't know. Like I said, we have the good American people, we have the idiotic American people that just believe in your guns, and
they just ain't never gonna change.
The stupid ass border wall that's not gonna help anybody. I just saw an article of a Mexican official who climbed the border wall, the new one, the brand new one. He climbed it just to prove his point.
Didn't this motherfucker say he was gonna build like a gigantic wall?
Yeah, you can still climb it, and you can build under it.
He acting like just because you can make some big old wall. He forget that airplanes were made.
Exactly. He's trying to model it after the Great Wall of China, even though back then they didn't have airplanes. So it's understandable as to why that wall stands.
And that's like a historical monument, obviously.
Exactly.
So.
Even then, you can see like where like there's the cracks in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where the fucking invaders came through and stuff. Every wall is meant to be broken through.
Berlin Wall.
There you go, the Berlin Wall, that too.
With the east and the west side of Berlin were
fighting.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Our times have just changed so much. We thought we had it bad with Bush.
I'm gonna be honest. I actually miss Bush.
I miss him too.
I miss Bush. This motherfucker being in the White House makes me appreciate Bush so much more. Oh my god.
Yeah, hands down, dude. Because and even then, even Daddy Bush, may he rest in peace.
This motherfucker wouldn't know what to do with a real. He wouldn't know what to do in real tragedy.
Dude, when they did the funeral for George Bush Sr., they Trump tried making it about himself.
Stop, bro.
The most ignorant, selfish man in the world, bro.
I'm not a political person. You can't. Yeah, I'm not really into politics like that. But right is right and wrong is wrong, dog. Like
Exactly.
And this whole entire sham of a presidency is
It's wrong.
It's
People don't
wrong.
want to admit to it. That's the sad part.
It's wrong.
People just don't want to admit to it, man.
I can't believe there are actually people in this world who believe this motherfucker can run a whole entire country by himself.
You clearly can see that he's not mentally capable of doing it. He has trouble reading a teleprompter.
You know, I have heard that so many damn times that he's mentally not there.
He's not.
He's not there. My mom has said that.
I was
Like, he's
watching
not
his
there.
UN speech, and like he was having issues reading the teleprompter, and he was like reading it like this, slow. We're gonna do this, and you can see him squinting too.
So is that the reason why he goes off of the prompter and just starts saying whatever?
Starts saying whatever the fuck comes to his mind.
Lord,
He's not mentally stable.
my God.
So whatever comes to mind, it's really who he is.
I'm not surprised at all, man. I'm not surprised because you build up a monster and this is what happens.
This is what happens, and it's. I think to me, it's scarier that people won't admit to it than having him in office.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's scarier that people won't admit.
They just want to be proud of their decision and
Yes.
don't want to be worried about the fact that if he should ever go to war with North Korea, North Korea will have America in their back pocket because they already know what they're going to do.
Exactly.
Because of this motherfucker.
That's insane, dude. I don't know, man.
I don't know, bro.
Hopefully in the next few years, everything changes and we kind of just go back to normal. Because, this ain't normal. And anybody that believes that this is normal, you're an idiot.
Laughing stock of all nations, man.
We really are. And I was watching, that little girl that came out and spoke.
What?
She was speaking on climate change.
Oh, I didn't see it.
There was a video of, I can't think of her name, man. But she came out and she was like, how dare you? How dare you say that my future is okay when all you care about is money and not our planet? Which is true, because our planet, I believe in global warming, if I'm being honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're feeling it down here in Texas.
Oh, yeah, every day. Every damn day.
Every damn day, 100. We don't get winter here anymore. We get it we get some cold and then.
That shit is like a 7-day. It's like a 7-day theory. It just come one time, 7 years, and then it's gone.
We're supposed to get a cold front this week. I don't believe it.
After all this damn raining that has been doing. Man, this weather in Texas is bipolar, bro. It'll rain for 4 days and then turn around and be sunny. Matter of fact, it'll be sunny and raining at the same time.
I hate when I'm driving around in the rain out here and it's sunny and rainy because you can't see the road because the sun reflects off the water on the floor.
Exactly.
And you're just driving where the fuck is the damn rain?
Big, man.
Let's see, what else do we got going on in the world? Do you have anything to put down?
Me? I only want to talk about the, I don't know if this is a show to talk about it, but that Sikh police officer who got shot in the head.
Or fellow Houstonian?
Yeah, the deputy who got shot in the head. Shit is so crazy, bruh. He got shot doing a routine police traffic stop.
Yeah, I think that's crazy.
It's so
And what makes it even crazier, and a lot of people are gonna hate this. I think it's crazier because he got shot. Imagine if he was white.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that the guy that shot him was right in his mind,
Mm-hmm.
because it could have been another factor.
Yeah.
But just imagine if it was a white police officer.
Boy, they be throwing a parade if this was a white dude, honestly.
Yeah.
They be throwing a whole parade if it was a white guy. They would run hit. They would run this story for like months and months and months.
It'd be on Fox, CNN, NBC.
It's kind of like that that police officer who died in Baytown. He was on his boat.
Yeah,
and he drowned.
He drowned,
You know,
and he ended up in Texas
Boy,
City.
they ran that shit so much
Yeah.
that he drowned.
The only reason that this story has a lot of ground to it and a lot of fire is because we in Houston, we come together in our community to bring up stuff like this.
And the other thing is, Houston is a melting pot. There's so much culture and diversity around here.
Exactly.
You got your Hispanics, your blacks, your Africans.
It's sad too because they said that he was the first ever Indian to wear a turban as a police officer. And if that don't make you a target, I don't know what does. Like the disrespect for the law, from the lawmen. Like, look, I understand we have corrupt cops. And we have cops that break the law all the time. But we also have the good cops. The cops that do stuff for our community and actually help us. I think it's sad that this guy lost his life.
This was hate.
This was pure hate.
This was hate.
This was evil.
This was Islamophobia, bro. This was Arab phobia.
I hope that the guy gets the death penalty. They haven't announced anything yet, but I hope that the guy that shot him gets the death penalty. Because I feel like that's the only way.
At the end of the day, a man is gone from his family, bro. I don't give a damn what they do to that dude. They can do whatever. That guy who's dead, he's not gonna see his family no more.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
That man ain't gonna see his family no more. I don't know if he had kids or anything like that, but that shit, a man lost his life. For what? Because you hate somebody. Because you hate somebody. You hate somebody's race.
You hate somebody that's different from you.
Yeah.
That's why
stupid, bro.
I know, man. It's weird. It's crazy too, because like, man, we try to teach so many people because you don't teach hate. You do teach hate. You teach hate, and when you because when you raise a kid, you raise them to love, right?
Yeah.
The older they get, they see what you do. They repeat what you do.
Yeah, of course.
So if somebody sees that something like that is right, they're gonna do it. You teach hate. People aren't born with hate. We're all born with love. Because like when we're innocent, when we're little kids innocent, we play with whatever the fuck we want. We're out there playing in the playground, making new friends with little kids. You know, as little kids.
Exactly. You don't know what a race is. You don't know what any
you don't
of
care.
that shit is.
That's not like it's not there. You're just there having a good time with somebody you don't know. Period. We don't have enough of that anymore. Everything is so racially biased. And
Labels.
It's labels and everything. And it's sad, man. I guess this next subject kind of falls into a little bit political, but it's not really. The new Joker movie. People are complaining already. People are scared that it's going to incite gun violence in the theater. If you give the person the power and you give them the idea that it's going to go to a fucking movie theater and shoot the place up, then they're going to do it. But this is just a movie.
When that guy went to the movie theater and shot it up, the guy who was going to go see The Dark Knight, that wasn't promoting no fucking... Batman has always been in movie theaters. Don't you think there's been other times and chances where somebody could have wanted to go into a movie theater and shoot it up? Yeah. Sometimes I remember when what's it called? There was I can't remember which Terminator it was, but that same thing happened. I think around like somewhere around like maybe 06, 07, 08, somewhere around that time, I think there was like a new Terminator coming out, and they were saying something about, oh yeah, the new Terminator promotes terrorism or whatever, or somebody wants to shoot it up or whatever. I remember that was that same problem that came from a Terminator movie.
Exactly.
So it's like you can go see Terminator for $7, or you can go see Joker for X amount of dollars, but that's not gonna make you cry. Yeah, we need to stop doing is stop using entertainment as the reason why fucking shit goes down, and why people decide to use fucking violence and target a whole group of people and shit. That's not the reason why. Why can't a motherfucker just be crazy? I say this shit all the time. Why can't a motherfucker just be crazy?
Because people nowadays just try to find the excuse. And okay, look, here's the thing. It kind of also ties in with the race card. Because if you're black, you're crazy and you get shot. Mm-hmm. If you're white, you get arrested, taken into custody, taken to a judge.
They damn near take you to fucking McDonald's while you're arrested.
And they say it's mental illness. That's what they say. It's mental illness.
They ruin it for the people who actually have fucking mental illnesses, and they play with it like it's a game. But mental illness is not a fucking game.
It's not. It's just something real.
I witnessed that shit firsthand. Motherfuckers who have kids that are born with fucking disabilities and shit, and they toss them like trash.
Dude, we've witnessed mental illness.
Come on, man.
Within our friendships. We lost a friend because of it.
Yeah.
May he rest in peace.
Definitely.
We lost him, 7 years ago?
Yeah.
2012. Mm-hmm. Exactly because of that. Yeah. Mental illness. And even then, in 2012, mental illness wasn't as big an issue as it is now.
It wasn't
back
even
then. It was like,
topic.
Yeah, back then in 2012, it was more like, get over it, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Clearly, it wasn't fine for our friend.
And then that's when like the ushering of like prescription drugs started to come in, like real heavy.
Yeah, so, and then until like they finally saw that, oh shit, there's a pattern. Mm-hmm. This is real. Yes. And you got to do something about it. Because we grew up in the era of don't be a bitch.
Get over this shit.
Get over your shit. That's the era we grew up with. Because that's the era that our parents grew up with.
Yeah.
Because back then it wasn't mental illness didn't really exist because there wasn't so many things to be stressed out about. Mm-hmm. But as the years progress, as the government gets corrupt, as rent gets higher, money deflates, everything.
The opportunity presents itself.
Everything goes flipped on its head.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, this is actually there.
Yeah. They just decide to identify it now so they can get their money.
Yeah. They want to market it and enterprise it and make it to where it's a money launderer. Mm-hmm. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Because if you look at the people that have diabetes, a fucking insulin cap costs $100. And that's just for one. That's insane.
I know.
That's like, you'd rather make money than to save somebody's life. And have it make it at least $40. $40 is acceptable. You'll still make a profit off of that.
That's how you keep up with the Kardashians, bro. They used to say, keeping up with the Joneses. That's how you keep up with the Kardashians and shit.
Dude, I was reading an article.
That's how you keep up with them. That's how you keep up with all of those rich millionaires and shit. That's how you keep up with them.
Because I was reading an article about the people that manage cancer. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That they try to take care of. They try to take care of cancer and fundraisers and all that. But I was reading an article that there's genuinely corporate officials that rather keep fundraising and looking for a cure. Mm-hmm. I know you guys can't see my hypothetical air quotes. rather than to cure it. They'd rather let people suffer throughout what they suffer and say they're looking for a cure when they actually have the cure in hand.
That's the way of the big corporations, man. That's what they do. They keep the money in their pocket, and they keep people sick, and they keep people running back to hospitals, and they keep people running back to the pharmacy to get those pills that ain't gonna do nothing for you. It's internally fucking up your body and everything like that. They keep you run. They keep us running.
Cause look, I'll be honest with you. If I was ever like cancerous, I'd rather die.
Me too. I'd rather die.
I would not take the gamma radiation. I would not take anything else.
Yeah.
If it was like a big, like, oh, you only got like a few months there, I would rather die.
Yeah.
But if it's something that actually like is treatable, like you get a tumor surgically removed and you're benign, or you get like the pills, like the leukemia pills that Roman Reigns is on, okay, that's fine. Because there's no side effects.
Yeah.
I mean, there's side effects to the pills he's taking.
Pills, of course, yeah.
He feels like he has arthritis. But if it was like something severe, I'd be like, no, I'd rather just put me out, bro. Pull the plug.
It's your time.
You got anything else to talk about, man?
Me? Like I told you, man. Well, besides the deputy thing, yeah, I don't really got nothing. I think I'm good.
Fresh out of subject.
That's the first, right?
I know, man. It's
I
crazy.
shit today.
No, but that's good though. At least took a break mentally.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to see if I have something else for you. I don't think so. I'm proud of you for starting this this podcast.
Yeah.
Because like when you told me that you were starting it, and then you kind of like, put it to the side. I kept pushing you to do
Listen,
it.
let me tell you something. Quick little story here, since we got like 7 minutes. Bro, I've been trying to do a podcast since 2015.
I know.
Ever since I heard one of my favorite rappers stop rapping and start doing podcasts, I said, I can do that.
Yeah.
We do that all the time. Sit around and talk about issues and shit. I can do that. It's no problem. See, all it took for me was like, I guess a lot of like pondering and a lot of like soul searching just to make sure it's something I wanted to do. You know, because I don't want to be one of those people, you know, just starting shit and like, you know, not expounding on it and,
right,
you know, not putting no dedication into it. And that's why I got the podcast, because I want to do it for people who like, I'm doing this for people who like have like the drive to do something with their life, have the drive to like want to go and follow something that they think is best suited for them, but they just keep on like putting it on the back burner.
Yeah.
You know, I can use this platform as a way to say, hey, it's possible. You can do it. It's just up to you whether you want to do it. The procrastination is on nobody else but you.
Yep.
You know? So that's why I started the podcast, man. And that's why I'm going to continue to keep on doing this until I can't do it no more. And that's probably never going to stop.
Just keep going, man. What episode are we on?
This is probably 20.
20? There you go, man. You're already
at 21.
Almost a fourth of the way there to 100.
Yeah. I'm trying to get there. I keep on saying I'm going to put this on YouTube. One day I'm just going to put every single episode of this podcast on YouTube so y'all can just find it on YouTube. Because I know everybody can't get to Spotify or Apple Music or, you know, iHeart or wherever the hell else this thing is on. So one day I'm going to put it on YouTube so y'all can just go ahead and just listen to it on YouTube if you don't have like I guess any of those apps or anything like that. So
I need to like also start promoting your podcast on my YouTube page too.
Right.
I keep forgetting to screenshot like the thing and then put
putting
the
it on
URL
here.
and everything
Yeah.
on there because I want your podcast to grow. You know.
Yeah, it's cool. No rush, man. I'm just very humble and thankful that any and all support I get is just a blessing. So
Well, I guess this is where we end it.
all right, y'all. You want to give out your Twitter, anything you want to promote anything before we go?
Just go follow and subscribe my YouTube page because that's really all I really mess around with. Iron
Okay.
Flash, all one word. Iron, like the iron that you work with. Flash, like the Flash character. So put that together, Iron Flash. Or you can look it up as under Iron Flash Reactions, Iron Flash Reacts, and you'll find it easier that way. That's it, man. I appreciate you having me on your show again.
All right, y'all. Y'all take it easy, be blessed, and make the right decisions. Please. Peace.